Friends, today we are going to discuss about the very important topic, that is career in medical writing. See, this medical field is very vast and there is a need of the medical writer because the new knowledge is coming every day through the research in the medical field. That's why many graduates and postgraduates having opportunity to make their career into the medical writing field. So today in this lecture we will be discuss about the medical writing, how we can make a career in that as a medical writer. Now see, first of all, why there is a need of medical writer in the medical field. We know that research development of the drugs and medical devices, current innovations, clinical trials. So, due to this development and research, there is generation of the more information, and that information should be documented scientifically. So, document it in scientific and well manner. There is need of the medical writer, and this medical writing is a preferred career opinion for many of life science and pharmaceutical graduates and postgraduates. Means they are taking interest to make their career in this field. That's why to arrange and to generate the more scientific document related the knowledge of the medical, there is need of the medical writer in this field. Now see, what is a medical writing? Medical writing is nothing but a presentation of the scientific document in a well structured and lucid manner to the target audience. Means whatever the knowledge is there, which is documented in proper way and which will be easily understandable for the particular audience. So this medical writing is mainly categorized into the two types. One is regulatory medical writing and another is educational medical writing. As far as the regulatory medical writing concerned, there is the creation of documents for regulatory agencies and which needs approvals for drugs or devices. For example, clinical trial studies are there, guidelines are there, and protocols are there. So this particular information or this writing is required for the regulatory agencies or the bodies for the approvals of the new drugs and the new devices which are coming into the medical field. Another type is the educational medical writing. In this, writing of scientific documents to educate about drugs and devices. So in that, medical articles for the journals, write-ups for continuing medical education and sales literatures also, and many things also comes under this. There is the slide desk are there, that the medical news are there, and new medical innovations are there, scientific journals are there, medical journals are there, then magazines are there, periodicals are there. So this also comes into the educational medical writing. Now see, what is the development of medical writing in India? When we can see the scenario in the India about the medical writing. It was started as a pharmaceutical writing since early 1960, but it was on the very small scale, and the main purpose was that to promote the pharmaceutical products only to the doctors. But this medical writing began on large scale after India signed trade related aspects of intellectual property rights agreement in 1994, and new patent law effects took place in 2005. Then we can see the high rise of medical writing was reported to be since 2008. See, some industries are there, they started medical writing as an extension work, like the drug safety, clinical research organization, information technology, knowledge processing organizations, business processing outsourcing. So these are the industries, they started this medical writing as a extension work. Now see, if someone needs or someone wants to become a medical writer, so in that candidate, which things are very important, or the that candidate needs some skills and the a particular educational qualification. So there is a important thing is there, educational qualification. So graduates, postgraduates and PhDs, especially in the life sciences and pharmacy, they are eligible for the medical writer. And uh, sometime the graduates in English and journalism also considerable, but that candidate should have a basic knowledge of the medical domain or the basic concepts of the medical ground, so they can uh, apply and they can do the job in the medical writing field. And that candidate should have a technical knowledge of computer. So this is related about the educational qualification. Then along with the educational qualification, there is some required skills that also very important to perform a job in medical writing. Now see, what are these skills? So these are the different skills that candidate should have. So first of all, the candidate have passion of writing with command on language. We know that medical writing is a job of writing of documents. So the candidate should have a passion of writing. And when we are writing of any documents, there is need of the language, good language. So the candidate having a high command on the language. Grammatically, he should write the reports or the documents very correct and very lucid manner, simple manner, so the audience can easily understand. Then another important thing is there, knowledge of medical domain. So the whatever the medical writers are there, they are every day they are handling the only the medical related data. So that person knows the knowledge of medical field, like the concepts of medical and therapeutic area, neurology, cardiology. There is a specializations are there. Then drug development process, there is a criterias are there, how the drugs trials are there, how the drug development is going on is there, drug safety reports are there, requirements the reporting prescribed by the various regulatory authorities. So that candidate knows these all things related to the medical domain. Then sometime what happen, the data or the information should be converted into the statistical form. So that candidate also knows the some basic tools and techniques of the statistics. So that candidate can easily transfer or convert the data into the statistical form. Then technical guidelines, old and revised. So he knows he knows the means continuously in the particular field, the whatever the guidelines are there, technical guidelines are there, they are continuously revision is there, means many guidelines they are revised after some time. So which are the old guidelines, which are the new, which are the revised guidelines, he knows or he should know about that guidelines specially. Then publication guidelines means there is a reporting clinical trials, international committee of medical journal editor is there, all journal have own instructions, means these see there is the particular committees are there, some regulatory bodies are there, they have their some particular guidelines. But apart from that, on the national level also, they have their own regulatory or regulations are there related to the clinical trials or the other things. And when you are talking about the publications or the to publish the particular thing into the particular article or the particular document or particular information into the particular journal, so that each journal have their own regulations are there or the own instructions are there. So that person which is working into this medical writing field, that person should know these all things related to the publications, related to the technical guidelines, and related to the statistics. So he should know, or he can study continuously and make up to date to him or themselves, so they can work very systematic manner into the particular field. Then the another thing is there, literature and reference. So we know that to research or to make a document or for the research dissertation or to write the particular scientific paper, research paper, there is need of the literature and references. So here also in this field also, the medical writer should know the literature work or the referencing work. So we know that in this particular related to the medical field, there is a many books are available as a literature, medical journals are there. Yes, with this, the huge data is stored on the websites also. For example, Medline, PubMed, MBBS, these are the common information sources for the medical. So that candidate should know the particular websites and which data is important, how we can filter it from that, which is very important for our purpose. So this candidate should know the tricks to search the data by the help of the different keywords. So he should know these things. So how to referencing during the study. So here he can easily prepare a report with the help of the reference work. Then interpretation and presentation of data. See, many times the medical writer, there is need to review the data and interpret and present this data into the graphs and tables and text. So he knows how to interpret the data. He should clear from the concepts of the particular projects or particular data or particular information. So then and then only he can convert it into the or interpret it and present it in the well manner. So which develop the logical discussion and conclusion. I mean that candidate, after clearance of the particular concept and to make that data, to present that data into the particular graphs and tables or the different text form, so which leads to develop the logical discussion, and he can comes into the particular conclusion on the basis of this particular data. So for that there is a candidate should have ability to interpret the data and to present the data in the well manner. And the next one is there, ethical and legal issues. The candidate follow the laws related copyright, plagiarism related issues, then authorship criteria are there for the particular scientific manuscript, journal review processes are there, and relevant information is there. So see, so that candidate follow these all things related to the ethical or the legal issues during the writing of the particular documents and publish it. So these are the very important skills which are required for that particular medical writer in this medical writing field. Now see, when we are talking about the qualities for the ideal medical writer, so here is some qualities are there, that qualities should be there in that particular medical writer. Scientific correctness and responsiveness. A medical writer have a scientific correctness, means he should see the things very scientific way, and the responsiveness. The logics for views and ideas. The candidate have a ability for logic, means to arrange or to organize the thoughts and views or ideas logically. Then commitments and time management. The candidate have a commitments, means for the particular things he should be committed for the work, particular work, and he should manage the time for the particular task. Then communication and synchronization. The candidate have a good communication and to make the things in proper way, in particular order, or to synchronize that particular things, and understanding purpose of work and writing proficiency as per audience, means he should understand. Ability to understanding is very important, means purpose of the particular work, whatever the work he is doing, so he will understand what is the purpose, or what is the purpose of that particular work. And when you are when he is going to write the report, so proficiency is there, writing proficiency is, perfectness is there as per the target audience. So if these qualities are there, so that particular candidate can work in well manner into the medical field as a medical writer. Now see, some resources are there which helps for the candidates or the people to make a career as a medical writer. So some medical writer associations are there. These associations like the American Medical Writer Association is there, European Medical Writer Association is there, and All India Medical Writers Association is there. These are the important associations related with the medical writing, and they provides the platforms to the professionals. They establish the cooperation, linkages, and facilitating trainings and certifications. Then they conduct the short-term courses, workshops by professional bodies on related topics. All India Medical Writers Association also offer an opportunity for the Indian medical writers to interact with the other writers, those are the from the other countries, and discuss writing topics and get guidance from expert in that particular field. And Drugs Information Association India Medical Writing Community, also a group, and provides the networking and learning opportunities for the people to enter into that particular field. Means through this way we can take a training and become a medical writer. Now see, who recruits the medical writers? See, some pharmaceutical health product companies are there, medical device companies are there, contract research organizations are there, and business or knowledge process outsourcing companies are there. Then media and publishing, medical journals, academic medical institutions, medical scientific societies, healthcare websites, scientific content and healthcare communication companies are. So these are the different sources they recruits the medical writers. So those are the interested to enter in that field, they can go through these associations, the trainings, they can do the short-term courses related with that, and they can apply in such a industries or in these companies for the job of medical writer. Thank you.